So, do you enjoy my reviews? Do you find them informative? Better yet, do you actually watch my reviews in its entirety? Or do you just skip to the end to find out the overall score of the film or anime or TV show? Is that so? Well, that is a damn shame. Hey guys, the Black Critic Guy, and I'm here today to review the film Get Out. So Get Out follows a couple, Chris and Rose, who go visit Rose's parents for the weekend, and once there, Chris starts noticing that people are acting pretty strangely around him, and he later uncovers a very sinister plot to this trip. Now, Get Out is the directorial debut of comedian and Key and Peele star Jordan Peele, and when I discovered this fact, I laughed my ass off. I actually thought it was a joke. I'm like, there's no way that Jordan Peele, the comedian, was going to be producing, writing, and directing a horror psychological thriller about a black guy in an all-white neighborhood that kind of feels uneasy. That doesn't sound like something he would do. It's a complete 180 for what we know him for. But apparently, it wasn't a joke. It was a real thing that was coming out in 2017. So I really wanted to see it. And from what I was hearing from all the reviews, a lot of people were praising this film. Hell, it got a 100% on Rotten Tomato before I even saw the film. So I was like, oh shit. This has been getting a lot of buzz. Not to mention, they promoted this film up the wazoo. There was a lot of promotions for this film, a lot of advertisement. They were heavily marketing this film. They wanted this film to succeed. And I thought they did a really good job with the marketing because no matter where I looked, no matter where I turned, I kept seeing commercials and posters and stuff for Get Out. So there was no avoiding it. I had to see this film. I had to review the film. And after seeing the film last night, all I gotta say is, well done, Jordan Peele. Well done. Guys, I must admit, I am extremely impressed by how Jordan Peele handled this film. I mean, he made this film as if he has been making psychological horror thriller films for years. He has such a good understanding of this genre. I'm totally surprised. And he has crafted a very excellent, thrilling, and engaging film that I can honestly say is one of the best thrillers I've seen in a very long time. His writing was tight, packed with loads of tension, suspense, non-stop thrills, and a surprising amount of good humor. I truly admired the fact that Jordan Peele did not forget his roots when writing this film, as his script is rich with a lot of memorable and hilarious dialogue throughout. The film has a surprisingly good wit to it, and it never comes off as distracting or out of place. It flows with the rest of the story. And it takes a very skilled screenwriter to pull something like that off. So once again, Jordan Peele, you've impressed me once again. And we haven't even touched on your direction, which was also on point. His direction was really good, and the camera work done for this film, the cinematography, was excellent. It really added to the tension and suspense and creeps that you got from this film, especially with the whole close-up wide-angle lens shot, which gave you a really claustrophobic and uneasy feel. And real quick, to go back to the writing, the story here is wholly original. I can honestly say that I haven't seen a story like this in a film in quite some time. I know a lot of people say that it reminds them a lot of Hostel, and yes, it does have some Hostel-like vibes to it, but trust me, It's nothing like Hostel. Hostel is like a average B horror film that relies heavily on shock value and gore, whereas this one, it's all about the story and how it unfolds with its many twists and turns and big reveals. I mean, it kept me guessing and on the edge of my seat. Another thing that truly added to the tension of the film was the score. It was straight up Hitchcockian, especially with its heavy use of string instruments. It really adds to the whole uneased feeling throughout this film. Like you just don't know what's gonna happen next and when that string is gonna finally snap. The acting is excellent across the board. There's not a single weak performance to be found in this film. Everybody delivered. But in my honest opinion, there were 3 standout performances. The first and most memorable performance, and also the most memorable character in the entire film, goes to this guy who played Rod. He just comes off as naturally likable and funny. And I looked up this guy and he's actually a comedian in real life, so it makes sense why the guy had so much charm, charisma, wit, and humor to him. I mean, he just comes off as a really funny guy, but he also handled a lot of the dramatic scenes pretty well, while also keeping his humorous character, his humorous persona alive. I gotta give it up to this guy, and honestly, I would argue that he will be everybody's favorite character by the film's end, guaranteed. The second standout performance was the lead guy who played Chris. I liked his approach to the character, making him come off as really reserved, patient, and withdrawn, but having a lot of layers and depth to him. He had a tragedy in his past that he doesn't really like to talk about, and they do touch upon it throughout the entire film. And I do like how he handles a lot of these tense moments. He tries to keep a really calm demeanor, even though he feels really out of place, or he feels uneasy, and he's just like always tilting his head like, I don't know how to react to all this. I'm keeping it all in. Come on, stay calm. Do it for your girlfriend. And I just kind of sympathize with this guy in his situation of being out of place and trying to understand the situation that he's in and trying to get out of it. He gave a really, really good performance, and I can't wait to see more of this guy. I can't wait for him to get more roles from this film. Adding to that, Allison Williams, who played his girlfriend Rose in the film, also gave a pretty strong performance. And I felt like the two had natural chemistry with each other. They felt like a genuine couple, especially with the banter that they had, which was really playful and fun and cute. I mean, I bought their relationship instantaneously. And the third and final standout performance in the film for me goes to my man, Lakeith Stanfield. Man, this guy has been blowing up lately. Ever since his performance in Straight Outta Compton, it's just been bam, 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 rolls left and right. I mean, he was Snoop Dogg in Straight Outta Compton. Then he was in Atlanta, a critically acclaimed TV show made by Donald Glover, and now here he is in Get Out. And for a guy that constantly plays really small, supportive roles in shows and movies, he finds a way to steal every scene that he's in. I mean, he is a phenomenal talent, and just like the lead in this film, I cannot wait to see him in more roles. The guy was really good. And the final praise I'll give this film, coincidentally enough, is for its climax. That is without question one of the most riveting and crowd-pleasing climaxes I have seen in a very long time, guys. Now, honestly, guys, I found no major issues with Get Out. It's a tightly told, well-constructed, intense, and enthralling film from beginning to end. But I do have a couple irritations and nitpicks with it. Nothing to truly detract from the overall experience, but things that just really bothered me on a personal level. The first one deals with the fact that the film is heavily racial centric. There's a whole racial theme throughout the entire film, and I understand that it serves a purpose to the story and to the tension and thriller, but in a day and age where racial tensions are at an all-time high, it just feels like business as usual. Like, oh, here we go again, another film that's going to be tackling about race. Now again, keep in mind that I understand that the racial themes throughout the film play a crucial role in the storytelling. It's not a major issue. But on a personal level, I'm just getting pretty exhausted with all of this talk of race in many films and on TV shows, on YouTube. I mean, it's freaking everywhere, and I'm just kind of exhausted hearing it. It's a personal thing and nothing truly against the film itself. And the final nitpick I had was there was a major reveal in the middle that I actually called 10 minutes into the film. And when it finally showed its ugly face, I was like, oh man, now I'm bummed out that I actually called that twist. I wanted to be genuinely surprised throughout the film. And for the most part, I was. But that one twist kind of killed the mood for me. Like, oh, that was too predictable, man. Come on. You could have done something a bit more clever with it. Or maybe even gone a different direction instead of that twist that you actually did. But nope. We ended up getting this very obvious and typical twist in the middle. And you know what? Fine, if that's what you want to do. Again, nothing against the film. It's still very effective. It's just it was too obvious for me. But overall, guys, I cannot argue with the consensus here. Get Out is without question the best film of 2017 so far. It was engaging throughout, it was intense, it was gripping, the story was interesting, the characters were good, the direction is solid, and I'm very impressed that for Jordan Peele's directorial debut, this is the film that he shot out. I mean, the expectations could not be any lower, and he surpassed all of them in flying colors. I cannot wait to see what Jordan Peele will make next. I'm actually kind of excited because this film is without question an epic masterpiece and a film that people need to go see immediately. But as always, guys, I'm not the end-all be-all opinion when it comes to Count. I would love to know what you guys thought about the film as well. Did you absolutely adore it? Is it your favorite film of 2017 so far? And were you surprised at what Jordan Peele made here? Or did you find it really boring and derivative and you hated the racial tones throughout? Let me know who is an actor, director, some sort of celebrity that surprised you at something that they made that you thought would never work. Comment below, let me know, and stay tuned, got more videos coming your way, and I got 2 more anime reviews for BCG Romance Month. Hopefully I can get them done before the month's end. So stay tuned for that, and also stay tuned, I will be having a monthly live chat either on Monday or Wednesday. I'm still kind of figuring out the logistics of it, but it will be coming your way real soon. Until then, guys, if you'd like to support the Black Critic Guy just a smidge more, why not donate to my Patreon account? There's a link in the description for that. And if you'd like to send me any fan letters for me to read in my BCG mail segment, send it to this P.O. Box right up here. And as always, if you'd like to be a part of the Black Critic crew and not miss out on a single awesome video on this channel, please hit that subscribe button below, like this video if you really enjoyed it, and I'll tell you about in a second, the hypnotist known as the Black Critic Guy. Till then, peace, YouTube.
Yes.